COVID, business closing for 2 weeks. Okay. People who
Yo.
All right, so let me intro real quick. Ray, this is my boy Paul. Paul, that's Ray. That's my co-host.
What up, killer?
What's going on? How you doing?
Same shit, different day.
All right.
Same shit, different day. It's good. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
All right, so
this is the way we're getting ready to pod hands.
Yeah, this is the preparation. So pretty much the way we're gonna do is we're gonna intro real quick our episode number, and then we'll intro you, and then we'll get started just like you know, shooting the shit, and then we'll get into some of the topics.
I didn't even check.
Of course you did, because you're always so unprepared.
That's when it's better because I just shoot off the hip. You know what I mean?
That's how you do it. That's how you station.
Because you're Dominican, that's why.
That shit pisses him off. I'll skim through the topics, and then I'm like, all right, cool.
I worked so hard to do all this, and then he's like, "Yo, I still haven't read them," and I'm like, "Bruh, I sent you that shit Tuesday, and it's Friday, and he still hadn't read them."
I'm reading them shit. I'm reading that shit right now.
Rat bastard.
Hold on, it's 31, right?
Yeah, it's 31.
I'm not on anything right now, right? I mean, besides just us right now, because I'm gonna go grab a bottle of water.
No. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Oh. Gotta get your vitamin C in regardless.
It's gonna be my first sober pod.
Fuck that shit. I'm keeping consistent.
I don't have any booze in my house. I told my brother to go for a beer run earlier, and he's being a bitch.
Hold on, so you not quarantine ready?
Nah, but
shit,
maybe
I got 2 big bottles of exclusive vodka, nigga. I'm not gonna be sober.
I can't exclusive. I was messing with this married woman. She was Cuban. I slept under the fucking bed. Like that's what the exclusive vodka did.
At least you made it to the bed, nigga. Shit,
no, I didn't. I was under the bed.
Yeah, that is interesting. I think
yeah. I'm sorry, I don't mess with vodka that can't spell its own name. I'm saying, what the hell is VODCA? Look at an exclusive bottle. That's how they spell it, VODCA.
I got the big one because that's quarantine vodka though. Because I'm not gonna be sober for those fucking whatever week they lock me down.
$6 for a gallon.
What?
It's cheap.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's cheap.
That's the shit you gotta run through your Brita filter.
Yeah, basically.
Wow. All right, you ready to start, Ray?
Always ready.
All right. Let's kick it off. All right, what it do, everybody? This is episode 31, Ray and Ralph podcast. There's Ralph, there's Ray, coming live and direct from his house. This is the special quarantine episode for tonight.
I'm the only one that made it to work. Everybody else is working from home.
Working remotely. Listen, working from home. That's how you gotta do it.
My punk ass job. I still gotta go to that motherfucker. I got that corona right now. I'll tell you that shit. That's why y'all ain't come.
You openly want the corona though. You said it last week. You're like, just give it to me.
That shit's on the tip of my dick right now, dude. I got that shit at Villa 3 times.
You're nasty. But we do,
You saw the chat. I said, I'm just spit on it and sit. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You should get rid of it.
I hate you. But we got, special guests tonight. My boy Paul coming through. What up, Paul?
Yo.
So I've been actually trying to get him on the podcast for a minute.
So the only reason he's on because he's quarantined. He couldn't come on after 8.
Pretty much.
So, well, the thing is, we used to work together, and he, no longer works where I work. So our schedules got kind of different. So it was tough getting together. Be like, yo, come through.
That sucks, right? Though, like when you have this good relationship with a coworker, and then they go to another job, and then it's like that relationship is kind of cuts off a little bit.
I got fired. I'm just gonna be out there. I got fired.
Oh, shit. What did you do? You stole fucking toiletries?
It's gonna be seen publicly, so I can't admit to anything. But
okay, say less.
Yo, a week later, I remember I texted him. I was like, dude, I miss you. Because he literally was like one of the few people there that I actually like fuck with, like heavy. Like we hung out outside of work. I don't hang out with a lot of people outside of work that I work with. And he was one of the few people. He came to Boston with me.
Oh, dope. Oh, so that relationship is like it's still there.
Yeah, we're there. Like, we've gone on, like trips and shit. So
into the crab boil, the crawfish boil.
Yes, crawfish boil. Yo.
Oh, where was that?
A crawfish last summer at his house.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Next one, I'm there. I love crawfish.
I'm trying to make it as big as possible. So yes,
to get it.
We'll bring the whole podcast, dude. Don't tell me. Don't tempt me.
Oh yeah, we'll bring the whole crew
there.
We'll bring the whole podcast, and I'll bring the Rona with me too. COVID-19.
You keep
nasty.
it
Rona. But hey, listen, we're making it happen, man. People were asking us, oh, are you guys gonna have a podcast this week? And I was like, yeah, we have to. Like, we can't just not have it. Then I texted Ray and I told him, I was like, bro, look at this shit. I was like, did you see this DM that somebody sent us? They want us to do it. Yeah, so he's like, yeah. Break. He was like, yeah, we got to do it. But
it was necessary at this point. It's crazy enough. I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast today. I finally finished it. And he said, for all you other podcasters, you better start. You better podcast. Because if not, I'm going to smother you. So for all the other podcasts out there, y'all about to get smothered.
Oh, yeah, it's over. We about to fucking...
It's all love, though. You can join us if you want.
Oh, absolutely. But, shit, the last, 2-3 weeks have been... No, the last month has been insane for us. Because a month ago, we started dropping 2 episodes a week.
Shit.
Which I enjoy, though. I enjoy it a lot.
I enjoy it. And, our listeners seem to enjoy it, too, because the numbers are indicating that they enjoy it.
Yeah, our streams have gone up. Granted, it's not at the same pace, but it's still it's almost like they get the to be continued, and I think people enjoy that. It's that momentum. You know what I mean? So
because I told them it's binge culture. So binge culture, people want more. They don't want to wait the next week for the next one. They just want to boom, boom, boom. Earlier this week, I on the IG story, I put like a screenshot of all our episodes, audio and video. And I was like, yo, now that half of y'all are fucking home, you guys might as well catch up on the episodes.
Big facts.
And I've had some people tell us, they're like, yeah, I had a friend of mine today, she messaged me, she's like, yo, I've been catching up all day. She's like, now that I have time, I've been catching up. And she's like, yo, you guys are fucking shot out. You're inappropriate. You're sexist. You're misogynistic. She's like, but I love it. You know what's crazy?
I'll take all the heat.
The girls love it. They love when we're wild as fuck.
Do they really? Because I get a whole different vibe, yo. But then again, it's because of me.
It's because of you. Because you put yourself on these impossible ledges that...
Listen, I'm trying to take us to the next level. Whether it's me sacrificing myself, I'm down. I don't care. Like last week, what I said last week, I know there's some women out there that owe me some pussy.
You see this? Do you hear this, man?
Okay.
You don't feel that way, Paul?
Tell him your reasoning behind it.
No, because I feel like I was in such a long relationship, I was getting these vibes, I was getting DMs, I was getting text messages on the side, and I was never able to scope. I had the scope out there, but I could never shoot. Now I'm single, I can shoot. It's different. You know what I mean? So now I just be out here just like Hawkeye out here, bro. Just see where it lands. You know what I mean?
All
right.
But yeah, let's get into some of this stuff, man. You know what? Let's start off number one, man. Like, what's everybody's take on this whole coronavirus shit?
Well, you know my take, man.
Is the zombie apocalypse coming?
I'll let Paul hit this one. I'll let Paul hit this one.
Man. All right.
Because I'm wild.
As far as number one, the media completely they just ran with this shit, man. They really romanticized it. They sensationalized the hell out of it, and all in the name of ratings and everything. As far as I'm to understand, as far as what I've read, coronavirus has been around since 1968. There's been 3 cases, at least in America: MERS, SARS, and now COVID-19. Okay, now all of a sudden, all hell's breaking loose. The way they did it, it's disgusting, and I hope somebody holds them responsible if anything goes south.
Hold on, so break this down for me, because I had no idea. I don't do any research ever. So you're telling me SARS, and what was the other one?
MERS.
They're all I guess are affiliated. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. Yeah.
You got my conspiracy theorist wheels going right now.
So it's like a family of viruses.
Well, no, it's just an evolved version. Everything evolved.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? MERS, and then SARS, and then now it's COVID-19.
So SARS never hit the U.S., right? From my understanding?
I believe it did, but on a very small scale.
It was very minimal. SARS was super minimal.
Yeah, but once again, it's like, oh my God, there's this. And then they try to blow it up, but it really didn't catch. This, because it's a respiratory virus and everything, and you can catch it, but essentially just being around somebody who coughs or sneezes or whatever, now it just spreads like wildfire. And like I said, what the media did to it, it's deplorable. It's absolutely deplorable.
So the media and the virus both spread it as fast as possible.
Well, the media exacerbated the actual danger of the virus spreading.
So you don't really believe this many people are affected?
I'm sorry?
You don't really believe this many people are being affected or dying, or?
I believe not dying. Affected, yes, because it is as far as I'm to understand, an airborne virus. Airborne viruses, they spread really fast. You know what I'm saying? But not the numbers, but for the news to talk about all, death this and all these deaths. And meanwhile, they're leaving out all the facts as far as, all three versions of coronavirus, MERS, SARS, and COVID-19 all those deaths pale in comparison to 1 year of the flu.
Somebody was telling me this too. So how many people die? I'm asking you guys because I do no research again. How many people die from the flu? I heard it's like something astronomical.
It's in the hundreds of thousands a year.
It's something ridiculous. It is something.
But then everybody's worried about this COVID,
this new trend, this new thing. That's essentially what it is. Because we don't have on it, so fear. That's immediately what they run for is fear.
So you don't know what it is, so you automatically are threatened.
You're afraid of it. Exactly.
Got it. Jesus Christ, I didn't know that at all. I learned something new today.
Oh, because honestly, I have a lot of Facebook friends who just hate stupidity. You know what I'm saying? So stop spreading stuff you have no idea about. So I'll do the research and then, hey, listen, and take them to the learning tree right fast.
Wow. Not for nothing, I'm going to end up doing some research on it. Because me personally, I feel like, real quick, you know how you get in your own head? So I ran up my steps today. I'm like, damn, I'm short of breath all of a sudden. And I started feeling this pressure. I'm like, wait, do I got this shit? But I feel like it's just we were joking around on that chat that I got the Rona. We have a chat that says Ray got the Rona. And I'm like, wait a minute, do I got this shit? You start getting your own head like, I think I got this shit, yo.
You start double, questioning yourself.
Yeah, because I went to Villa 3 days in a row. I went to the Black Hole 3 days in a row. So I know I got that shit. I went bar hopping last weekend. Like literally, I think we went to like 5 bars.
Like a nasty motherfucker. He tells. I was like, yo, what did you do? I was like, what did you do Saturday? It was Saturday, right?
Saturday. Yeah, tell him.
I was like, what did you do Saturday? And then he's like, I went here, and here, and here. And I'm like, yo, you nasty ass motherfucker. I was like, you are disgusting.
Yeah, me and Gabi started at CP.
I told him, you definitely got the Rona, bro.
I know. You guys are quarantined from me. That's why we're doing this shit on Skype now. Cause I got that shit. I know that for a fact.
He was like, yo, me, Steve, and Gabby were all over last night. I wouldn't be surprised if we got that shit. And we went straight to the source, which is our local bar called that we go to that we call the Black Hole. Mm-hmm. So he was just like, yo, I definitely probably got that shit there.
Yeah, I know for a fact. I faced that fucking COVID-19 in the face.
He stared that shit in the face, bro. I'm like, yo, fucking disgusting.
And that shit grinded on me too.
Even if you do it, you probably won't get symptoms for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck if you do have it. Oh yeah, it'll definitely suck. You wish you were dead. You know what I'm saying? But how old are you, if you don't mind my asking?
34.
Oh, you're old. No.
I feel young though. I feel good. No. I take my vitamins every day. I'm drinking orange juice as we speak. With vodka though. With exclusive vodka too.
You're the goddamn exclusive. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Coronavirus, take me now.
You know What's that emoji? This is my favorite emoji right here.
Yo, y'all seen remember the first Scary movie when the girl, she's like yelling into the sky, "What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?" And then the guy at the top of the building is like, "What am I waiting for? You're right." Ah!
That's how I am.
That's him with coronavirus. What are you waiting for?
That's me when I'm hungover, throwing up. Like, yo, dude, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. Take me, Lord. Take me.
He has a come to Jesus moment.
Yeah.
There you go. Come to Jesus moment to get you.
Yeah. But what do you guys think about this curfew that New Jersey has?
It's necessary. It's necessary.
I think it is necessary.
Because of people like me.
Time, my sister and I legit just had a talk about 15 minutes ago in regards to that. Germans back in the 20s through 45, it's a curfew, it's needed, it's appropriate, it's it's what we need. So like, how far
there's some states that have curfews now though, right?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're about to shut New York down Sunday night. Like, shut it down.
Sunday night New York State shuts down.
Well, somebody texted me, they saying that we're looking at the country before the end of next week, like a whole week. They're gonna quarantine the whole country.
So what I heard, what I was reading, and obviously, you can't trust a lot of what you read nowadays, so you just got to take it with a grain of salt. They were talking about like worst case scenario would be like August, and then the best case
August what?
That everything will go back to normal.
Fucking, you serious?
And then best case scenario, I think they said it was like first week in June.
So I can't.
That's wild. No, it's not like trying to get rid of an STD, Ray. You can't just take penicillin.
I got that shit on standby. I took that shit twice before we started, bro.
Wait, have you ever gotten an STD?
You want me to answer that now?
I mean, I'm not saying who you got it from or who gave it to you.
I've gotten an STD before.
What about you, Paul?
No.
That nigga's lying.
Man.
Yeah, lying.
No, I didn't say I didn't get it. I've had it. I got one before.
It's one of the ones that go away, not the one that sticks with you for life.
No. It's the ones that go away.
Oh, I was gonna say okay. So
he's so like 80%. He's like, you 80%. Can't catch that shit through Wi-Fi.
It's viral. It's viral. But
you get a virus. Your phone's gonna get the fucking STD.
Like 80% population has herpes or something to that effect. So like, it'd be more uncommon for you to not have it. But
not for nothing, they say people fuck through herpes. Like that Joe Budden podcast, like people, they won't fuck when they're like going through the outbreak. What's not the outbreak?
Essentially, yes, what it is. Like, during that
they should have an app for those motherfuckers. Like they should have like Tinder. They should have the herpes app where if you have herpes, you log in and then you fuck people who have herpes. So that way you only fucking motherfuckers that have herpes. You know what I'm saying?
You're trying to get people doubled up on herpes.
You can double up on herpes.
You can double up on herpes.
What is this like?
Herpes are there?
What is this like? Tinder for herpes?
I don't know.
Wait, what is this like? Tinder for people with herpes?
Yeah, they should have their own app. If you have AIDS, you have herpes, the shit that don't go away, the shit that always flares up, you should be fucking just those people. They should have a community for herpes motherfuckers.
Wait, is this a recommendation from you, or is this something that really exists?
No, it's a recommendation for them so they can get out of the population. That's the population control we need. That fucking app. That's
80% of a population. What is wrong? What?
Hold on, tell me, 80% of the people have herpes?
Yes.
God damn!
Like 5 minutes ago, like 80% of the population has herpes. More uncommon.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Do research. Yes.
Yeah, but a lot of it is dormant.
I'll make a phone call. Give me 2 seconds.
A lot of it is dormant, right?
What's up?
A lot of it is dormant, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you have your outbreaks, like however many times a year, whatever, and that's when it's contagious. You know what I'm saying?
You know a lot about herpes, man.
You see, also, everybody thinks herpes, you just fucking somebody nasty. No, sharing a blunt with somebody who has herpes 1, which is anything above the waist. Herpes 2 is anything below the waist.
I didn't know these things.
All right, fuck. We're getting our STD bag. Let's some education. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, I'll take it. Pause. So what's the?
I have a lot of free time.
So there's the upstairs herpes and then the downstairs herpes.
Yeah.
What's the other herpes?
What do you mean?
You said there might be up to 4, right?
There might be 4.
I was totally a joke.
Oh, okay. So there's 2.
Yeah, I wasn't saying. No.
I heard there's 3 though. Isn't there? I thought there was 3. No.
No. As far as I'm to understand, is anything above the waist and above is herpes 1, herpes simplex 1, and the waist below is herpes simplex 2.
That's a lot of fucking herpes. So
you're telling me 80% of the
80%, yes. But like I said, cold sores, herpes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that I didn't know.
I don't get those. So yeah, somebody gets a cold sore, you're sharing a blood with them, boom, there you go. Bump.
That's why.
You can't get rid of that shit either.
No,
because it's a bump.
It's like the quote in Hangover. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, except for herpes. That shit stays with you forever.
That should come back too.
That was a great movie.
But like imagine like San Fran. Well, now it's like kind of updated because San Fran had the 3-week, 24-hour lockdown, but now all of California is locked down. But so what they're saying is that for the whole state, it's the media is making it worse, making it sound worse than it really is. It's not as bad. The lockdown isn't as restrictive as people are thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just
how long are they locked down for? 3 weeks, right? And they could only get essentials. They could get
where
like
San Francisco
pharmacy,
or the state of California.
San Francisco. It's 3 weeks.
They're 3 weeks, 24-hour lockdown.
Oh my god, dude! They do that shit over here, dude. I'm on suicide watch. I don't think I could do it.
No, there's not much difference between San Francisco and New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
a lot more gay people over there, though, too, right?
That's the stereotype. But then I don't know. I've never been to San Francisco.
I mean, but the coronavirus, there's no link between being gay and having the coronavirus.
Oh, that's just me being ignorant.
That's you being super.
No,
Are you more susceptible? Because you know what? I'm gonna take it down a notch. I'm on the ledge again. I apologize in advance.
But yeah, I think. Do you think we're gonna get to that point here in Jersey?
I don't think for as long. I think we're gonna get at least a week though. My belief is we're gonna get at least a week worth of shutting shit down. Because everybody's in a panic mode. Like it's how do I say? They're gonna do it because they have to. They don't want to though, because we're a capitalist country at the end of the day. They're looking at nickels and dimes, so that's why it's taking so long.
This is very true, and I agree with you 1,000%. At the end of the day, this is a capitalistic country. Money talks, bullshit walks.
Which is a shame because it's like we're supposed to be the most, advanced country in the world, and yet medical services that are supposed to be provided for these people, we're unprepared. We don't. Look, Paul, I'm not saying that we are. It's the perception. That's why I went like this.
No, yeah, it's the perception. But
it's the perception. Obviously, I know we ain't shit.
Well, I wouldn't say that. It's just, people who say we're the greatest country in the world, a lot of the time, never left the country. So they really couldn't compare to anybody. But at the same time, people who say we're the worst country in the world also really haven't left the country. You know what I'm saying? We're neither the greatest nor we're a great country, but we need a lot of work.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because at the end of the day, money talks.
That's capitalism. But see, and I once again just had this conversation with my sister. I feel all forms of government are great in theory. All forms of government are great in theory, but then you add the human element to it, and it fucks it all up.
I agree 100%.
I mean, listen, everybody's equal across the board. Joseph Stalin comes in, boom, fucked it up. Capitalism, great. It gives everybody inspiration, want to do more, want to be more, grow and everything. But then, boom, capitalism run wild.
Yeah. Now look at it.
Exactly. And this is why I'm very pro Bernie Sanders, because everybody thinks, socialism. No, democratic socialism is capitalism with a conscience.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason
he won't win either.
Honestly,
I don't think he's gonna win it. I don't really think so. They don't want him to win.
If Biden beats Bernie in the primaries, he's gonna casually saunter away with the presidency in 2020.
He's gonna get reelected in a landslide if Biden wins. If Biden doesn't win, Sanders all day. Sanders gang.
Yeah, I would love for Sanders to win, but I just don't see it now. Ever since last week,
Trump does his $1,000 thing like he's proposing. He actually pushed through 2 weeks for the first wave of checks supposed to come out. If everybody does end up getting their check, I could see him walking away, no matter who the nominee is.
Oh no, yeah, it could be Jesus himself. He's winning.
Exactly, because we're very simple, myopic people. What have you done for me lately?
Money.
You know what I'm saying? Like Janet Jackson said in the 80s, what have you done for me lately? This guy gave me $1,000. He has my vote.
Yeah. Shit, didn't it say Bloomberg could have paid for everybody like to vote for him and he could have won? How much money he's worth?
This is very true. True.
He could have won that shit, basically.
Yeah, he probably. Well, I think more of just like buying votes and shit, and you know, I'm so glad he did as poorly as he did, cause he's just bad. Like,
I mean, it wasn't as bad as Kamala Harris. You know.
Oh yeah.
Put people in prison.
Yeah. I mean, he invented stop and frisk, so I think between them two, it's like, all right, which one sucks just as much as the other one? They both suck. But
I mean, stop and frisk, like, no, there's really no justification for it.
No, not at all.
No.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's nothing you can say.
It's just to keep people in prison so that these for-profit companies can make money and you essentially make money on that there's a special level of hell for you.
No, that's different. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane for you to make money off of people who are in jail. Like that's modern day slavery. At the end of the day, that's just what it is.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
You're hoarding the population of colored people in a prison.
Shit, minorities in general, all the Spanish people too, man.
That's what I said. People of color. Like, well, you know, that's how it is.
Just in general, yeah. Brown, black, it don't matter.
Speaking of hoarding, did you guys stock up on supplies?
Yeah, I told you I got the 2 big bottles of exclusive and like 1 bottle of water.
Paul, did you stock up on your lube?
I told you I don't use lube. That's straight dry. That's what am I gonna do? 3 o'clock in the morning, go reaching for lube? No, all the day.
Just like
Yeah.
That's why I agree with you. That's why I don't reach out for condoms. I just
What the fuck are condoms?
He doesn't.
Just give me a fucking high five right now, motherfucker. God damn it, that's my guy. You need any penicillin? I got some in the room.
You think Ray? You think you're bad, my man? Here, yo. So we used to. You see his sweater, right? Did you read his sweater?
Mm-mm.
So it says you had me at will make it look like an accident.
Okay.
It's because of this motherfucker that at my job we can no longer wear T-shirts with anything on them. They have to be plain T-shirts. Because this motherfucker decides to one day wear a T-shirt that says, I hope your couch pulls out because I don't.
Oh, shit.
To an office.
Yeah.
An office. So he's the motherfucker. In your defense, fuck you. Because I can't wear my soccer jerseys to work anymore. Because you're a bitch ass.
Hold on, so you can't wear no sweaters with lettering at all?
No, nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. So I used to wear, you know, like my jerseys. I used to wear, like, I had a T-shirt of Bob Marley playing soccer. Like, you know, harmless shit. Here comes along this fucking motherfucker and starts wearing shit about, oh, I hope your couch pulls out because I don't. And ruins it for everybody. Like, literally, a week later, they send out a memo about we can't wear shirts with logos or words on them anymore.
All right, it wasn't that shirt that got it done.
You sure?
Yeah, it was my Ask the Other Vagina shirt.
Wait, what?
Ask the Other Vagina shirt.
Where are you getting these shirts? Are you getting them made yourself, or like I've never?
No, I get them. I get them from this website.
So later on, we're not gonna give them no free pub. Send me that information.
Absolutely. Actually, my cousin actually prints T-shirts, so I can have one made for you instead. It'd be cheaper.
Say less. We gotta talk. Talk business after this.
But yeah, no, it's I got my stuff I went over the weekend, went with the family. We didn't hoard stuff like, you see the people buying 495 rolls of toilet paper and 642 rolls of paper towel and 525 gallons of fucking Purell. We didn't do that. We bought the appropriate amount for the amount of people that live in this fucking house.
You get 2 weeks worth though?
No, we got like 3 weeks worth of groceries. My fridge we have like a good $500-$600 worth of groceries in our fridge.
I know where I'm going.
Where did the conversion, or where it is like where it's like one of those mazes where you got the start and then the end. You have to find how to get to the end. Where the hell does COVID-19 end with toilet paper?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a respiratory disease, not like a.
It doesn't make you
diarrhea, though, no?
Exactly. It doesn't give you violent diarrhea. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it.
Neither do I.
People are stupid, though, man.
Yeah, and I've said it. Yes, people are dumb. People, small groups, 2-3 people having a conversation amongst each other. Great.
This motherfucker.
Small groups of people, great. Anything 10 or more, they're fucking retarded.
Yeah. Very true. I was close to stealing toilet paper from work just because of the epidemic of having no toilet paper. But fuck it.
Yo, so there was a video on Instagram. Some guy went to, it was like a public bathroom, and he had a fucking like a drill. He attached the end of the toilet paper and started spinning, and he started siphoning the toilet paper from the dispenser in a public restroom. I was in fucking tears when I saw that. You know what's the most disgusting? You want to know what's the most disgusting part about it? The behavior of people. Like, you're fighting over, like, let's do better as people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's like the meme says, none of this is surprising. Our population fought over chicken sandwiches. We fight over televisions the day after Thanksgiving. This behavior is no longer surprising, and literally the rest of the world looks at us like, what the fuck is wrong with America?
Entitlement. That's entitlement. That right there.
Entitlement and capitalism at its best, man. Plain and simple.
Nothing is more American than playing a victim and entitlement.
Hello?
Oh, shit.
I lost you guys. You guys hear me?
I hear you.
We lost Paul.
How did we lose him?
Oh, hear me now?
There you go. Yeah.
All right, we're good.
So what'd you say?
You got that corona over there. Your phone got that shit.
His iPad got the coronavirus.
My bad. It's me. That's my fault.
But yeah, like I was saying, there's nothing more American than playing the victim and entitlement.
True. You know? And the cancel culture.
Entitlement.
Yeah, it's entitlement.
To feel a way to hurt you. Kevin Hart, 10 years ago with that nonsense. 10 years, don't get me wrong. Was he wrong for saying it? Yes. It happened 10 years ago. People change in 10 years.
You can evolve from that. You could evolve from that.
But like Dave Chappelle said, he would have to go out and buy a fucking dollhouse to beat his son over the head with it.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God.
Now there is some things that are just inexcusable.
Rape,
murder, stuff like that. By the way, I still think Bill Cosby's innocent, but that's neither here nor there. But like Harvey Fierstein, what is his name?
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey
Weinstein.
There's Harvey Fierstein. You ever see Independence Day?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't remember the name though.
But this is Harvey Weinstein, the Hollywood dude.
Yes, if he did what he did, that's deplorable. Yes, he deserves to sit in jail and rot if he did that shit. But I'm saying, like, comedy, like, dude, you're a special kind of lowlife if you go taking comedy seriously.
That's what I tell people all the time. That's the thing all the time, like with the podcast, like, stop taking all these jokes that serious. Like, it's jokes. Like,
I mean, that's entertainment as a whole, though. We take rappers seriously when they talk about thug shit. Dude, wrestling we take seriously. Movies we take. Like, people really think they know all about like secret societies and shit because of movies.
That's the world we live in.
And I don't think it's the world. I don't think it's the world.
It's us. I guess it's us.
Yeah, I think it's us. I really think it's us. I mean,
because we ain't shit.
I mean, entertainment is our number one export. You know what I'm saying? We really are not very good at much else. You know, our automobiles aren't very good. Entertainment is our number one export. So I guess that's why we take it so seriously.
Well, but I think you're right.
It's entertainment. I mean, sorry, it's entertainment. It's not to be taken seriously. So
that's very true.
That's the end of me and my rant. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. But listen, speaking of entertainment, are you guys doing anything to keep busy at home? What's your social distancing looking like? Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu.
You know what? I got some. I'm about to check my queue.
Wait. I'm sorry, Paul. Say that again. What did you say?
Chatterbait, Cam Soda, OnlyFans.
Oh, bring him up to speed because I tried kind of educating him on it last week, and he was like, "Wait, this exists." Ray.
Oh, my friend. Oh, yes. Sit. Take a seat.
No, the thing is, the whole Cam Soda thing, I don't like it, and the OnlyFans, I don't like it because I like to see penises go into vaginas. I don't want to just see the vagina by itself. I need to see penetration.
I mean, everybody has their thing. You know, there are
no condoms allowed. It's raw. Like,
no, absolutely. Once again, what are those? No, but there are some. I'm gonna come off as a real pervert. I'm sorry. This is all jokes for the most part.
Hey, listen.
This is what's part of the pod.
I'll let you know if you're going too far. And I could never say that.
There are, like, I'm sure there are cams out there where there are actually people who are a man and a woman doing what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Now I can look into it.
The internet, it's too vast to not be able to please everybody. You know?
I get that. How much are those?
What?
The Cam Sodas. How much are those bad boys?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I was joking around when I said Cam. Now, Chatterbait, that's a different story. I give you all the prices on Chatterbait.
What's Chatterbait?
It's the same thing. It's just webcam girls and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. So you can tell them what to do?
What's that?
You can tell them what to do?
Yeah.
Like what? Like what's the freakiest thing you can tell them what to do?
Whatever you want. As long as you tip them and stuff, you can tell them what they want to do.
So they set a price while you're doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty. I kind of want to do it now. What's the place? What's the website? Send me the link, yo.
Yo, Ray's about to get sent home from work because he's about to work from home, but he's about to not work from home, just open an OnlyFans.
Nobody will pay for my OnlyFans.
Hey, you don't know. Hey, man.
You never know, bro.
Don't know, man. You don't know.
You don't know, sir. Ray from the Rain Rock podcast jerking off. You think you pay for that shit?
Listen, there's some people in here. There's people here who pay for feet pics, my guy.
Yeah,
that is crazy. I got some ugly ass feet too.
I never understand foot fetishes.
I never understood it either. I just think it's weird. I'm just like, what?
I'm good with that shit. So what are you guys watching on Netflix though? What's on the queue besides porn?
Tom Segura has a special coming out on the 25th. Now, you know,
I heard he's hilarious.
You know Joe Rogan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
I just finished watching the Bert Kreischer. Hey, big boy. Yeah. That shit's funny.
He's in that clip with Joe Rogan, Bert Kreischer, and Tom Segura. Him, Chris D'Elia, or D'Elia rather, and then Ari Shaffir. Ari Shaffir is the one who got in trouble for the Kobe thing.
Yeah. Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
What did he say?
That.
Don't tell me. I want to get surprised.
No, just look up the video on like so like it's you don't have Twitter, but
no, I'm back on. I just don't follow anybody. I like 30
just
followers.
Google it. Be like, you know,
did you guys watch? Oh yeah, I'll do that. Did you guys watch Paradise PD? It is the most sexist, most
Wait,
On the
what?
Ledge, Paradise PD. That shit is
Paradise
fucking...
PD?
Yes.
You're gonna be so uncomfortable. You're like, like, if I cringe, you would be like, oof.
All right, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to
It's
figure it out.
racist. It's stereotypes to the fullest.
That versus Big Mouth.
I love Big Mouth.
Good.
Big Mouth is my shit.
I like Paradise PD a little bit more because it hits a couple more angles versus just me being a pervert.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because Paradise PD, they got the old guy that's a pervert. They got the fat guy with the big cock. They got the cop, the canine that does drugs.
Stop. Did you say the fat guy with the big cock?
This shit's hilarious, dude. Yeah. When I tell you it's hilarious. The old guy's racist. Like, it's all the stereotypes you want in one show. It is hilarious.
And it's
it's on Netflix. I let my son watch the trailer, and I had to pause. Like, yo, just like, you gotta go. It's that bad. Like, you're like, oof. You're gonna die crying. You're gonna cringe sometimes. You're like, ooh. Like, who writes this shit? But it's good though. It's worth to watch.
I've been watching older movies, not old ass movies, but I'm probably movies that are 10, 11 years old. Like the other day on Prime Video, I was watching The Social Network. I watched Salt, that movie with Angelina Jolie.
That's good.
I watched that. What else did I? And then just shit on Disney Plus and I was finished watching this show on Hulu. It's a Marvel show, Runaways. I like that.
The last season was trash.
Yeah. No, the last season. I like the last season.
I like this shit. I didn't finish it. It's trash.
Do you have Tubi? TUBI? It's another free streaming app. It's movies galore and everything. I was just watching Road to Perdition on it last night rather. All Tom Hanks movies are friggin' great.
Tom Hanks is the GOAT.
Dude, yeah, he's a beast.
See, you weren't on last week. I had a great joke last week. I was like, yo, Forrest dodged he dodged the HIV from Jenny but couldn't dodge the Rona. But so wait, Paul, you're working from home, right?
Yeah.
And Ray, you're not, right? You can, but you're not.
Yeah, because it's not good for morale. It looks bad. Like, yeah, look, my supervisor's over here, but I'm over here at work. You know what I mean?
Oh, what? Fuck their morale. No, I recently just got set up today to be able to start working from home, for my job. But I kind of had to, push the issue. I had to stand my ground because I'm like, yo, I'm not beat. I don't feel like going into work anymore. And then I was telling Paul, I was like, yo, Paul, I think standing my ground is gonna pay off. So then Paul goes, well, it worked for George Zimmerman. It should for you.
Oh shit.
Yo, when I tell you he's the king of the most inappropriate shit ever.
Yeah, that's inappropriate.
Sometimes I'm sitting there with him or we're texting, and then sometimes I gotta walk away. Literally leave my phone in my room and just walk away because I'm just yo, I fucking can't.
All right, in my defense, I tried stopping myself.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I put valiant effort into no. Oh shit.
Yo, so
I'm the same way. I just shoot and deal with the consequences later.
You gotta follow him on Instagram. His meme game is ridiculous.
So send me the profile.
I'll send you his IG. His meme game is fucking hilarious, yo. He be killing me with that shit. And we're on the same we're in this group on Facebook where it's nothing but the most savage memes ever, and just the comment section there, just people who give their opinions. Mm-hmm. It's literally no filter. You probably would fit in very nicely in that group.
Yeah.
Send it.
Cause see that thread today?
Which thread?
The one with the Friday and Freaky Friday.
Hold on. No.
Look at
Wait. No. Wait, which group though? Because there's two.
The
OOF one?
The OOF, yeah, the OOF one.
All right. Hold on. God damn it.
I was like, all right, I'm getting somebody pregnant tonight.
I was planning on giving somebody the Rona,
wait a
but that
minute.
didn't come through.
I literally, it's the first thing that came up. Wait a minute. Oh yeah.
You can't share.
Not on the pod.
Why
but
not? Just don't say names.
No, because it's since it's on Facebook, people's names are. If I flip my phone and show you, it's gonna
read it out loud. Just don't say the names.
Oh no, it's just like pictures, very suggestive pictures. But shout out to our Facebook group, yo, because they're a hilarious bunch. Matter of fact, Ray, I'm about to send you a fucking invite to this fucking group. I know you're not on Facebook a lot, but these people are hilarious, so you're gonna like it. But let me see. Yeah, to be honest, I think like just if you're gonna recommend people some shit to like do to keep busy, I tell people all the time, like, yo, like read a book, do something you listen. Yeah. I spent the last 2 days here. I read a book. I never said what kind of, but it doesn't have to be a fucking Stephen King novel. It could be a graphic novel. It could be a comic book. Still a book.
Yo, or honestly, what's that? Audible. I listened to Bert Kreischer's autobiography. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Really? Hands down, very inspirational. I got done with Kevin Smith. That was pretty good. But no, Bert Kreischer's one is because he laughs throughout the whole friggin' thing because it's hilarious. And you actually
like shit like that.
The machine. The story of the machine.
Yes.
He actually tells the entire story, not just what he tells on stage.
Oh.
Give Paul my phone number. Send me that shit. I need that.
Yeah,
if I get a fucking week worth of me fucking sitting home, I need all that type of shit. I need all the content I can get.
So
besides my own.
Let me pose that question. What are you gonna do if you do end up at home? Like, because him and I are already home. So what are you gonna do?
I'm going to Steve's house. I'm not gonna be here by myself.
Wait, you're gonna go to Steve's house in East Brunswick?
Yeah, it's gonna be me, Steve, Gabi, Amy, and Brian. We all gonna hang out.
Y'all all gonna get the Rona.
Nigga, we have it. We've been together the whole time. We already have it. We shared that shit this past weekend.
Yo, you guys are disgusting.
Gabi was willing to break curfew to come and pod. He was like, yo, I'll just sit right next to you. We were ready to pod. He was like, I don't give a shit. Give me the $1,000 ticket.
Yo, it's $1,000?
Supposedly, if you get caught, it's like $1,000 ticket.
Wow.
That Trump check will take care of it.
Word.
But I mean, I know.
Listen, $1,000. $1,000 a month ain't really gonna do shit. But that might cover that ticket.
I'm salaried, so I'm Gucci.
I hate you.
No, I can't. I need my overtime because I tried to.
With my job, I ain't gonna lie to you, they've been fucking me, so I just be leaving at 3:00 sometimes, man.
Lube or no lube?
Lately, no lube. My fucking ass is hurting right now. I got the corona in the front and the back.
Hey, at least they didn't use a potato masher.
What?
Inside joke.
It's an inside joke.
What?
Wait,
what does a potato masher have to do with anything?
I'll explain the joke. So I'll tell you the story behind the infamous potato masher. So when the weather gets like really, really bad and they have like emergency crews to go to work while everyone else gets to stay home.
Okay.
So our job has that where they put us up in a hotel and then we're the emergency crew and we go to work and we work from 6 to 6 while everybody else gets to stay home, but we work. So one day he brought his bag to work with his change of clothes or whatever. And then I see the bag open and then he takes out this big metal thing. I'm just like, what is that? He's like, it's a potato masher. I was like, why do you have a potato masher? What is he? Go ahead. Tell him what you told me.
Sometime a nigga just need a potato mash in the ass. But I was joking.
Clearly he was joking, but
since
that day, I was just like, I can't. So every time, like when we went to Boston, I was just like, he got stopped by TSA.
Yo.
And then I was like, yo.
So you bring this potato masher with you everywhere you fucking go?
No. When we went to Boston, I told him, I was like, I hope you didn't bring that potato masher on your luggage. He's like, no, I would have been stopped at TSA. But on the way,
that would be epic if you brought that potato masher everywhere with you.
Wait,
that would be hilarious.
On the way back from Boston, he got stopped by TSA.
Yo.
And he got patted down and everything.
Yo, these cats acted like I was hoarding something serious.
Yo, they made him take out his everything out of his carry-on.
Because I had one of those cast iron stovetop grills. So, like, that went through the machine, and they were like...
Why are you traveling with this?
Because...
Why do you...
Man...
So we bought it
in... He bought it in... grilled cheese, nigga? Like, what the fuck?
No. He bought it in Boston when we were staying at the Airbnb. Because we made steak inside the house. But he wasn't going to leave it there because he paid a pretty penny for it. So he's like, nah, I got to take it with me. So he wrapped that shit up in a bag and put it in his fucking carry-on. And it fit in his carry-on. And like he said, that shit passed through the scan. It came up. They didn't know what it was. They made him take everything out. They patted him. I was like, yo, they going to take my man in for a cavity search.
Yo. Yeah,
I thought you were just into like mad grilled cheeses, so you like travel with your own cast iron.
No. But my man throws down in the kitchen. Paul throws down in the kitchen. He can cook.
Yeah, when you're spending money on a cast iron, shit, that shit's expensive. That shit ain't cheap.
But nah, it wasn't as bad as when I had the shake weight going from Chicago to LA. That was embarrassing.
Why did you have a shake weight?
Because, man, I was trying to get buff. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of having titties.
You get buff like this?
I mean, that's a good reason.
I got tired of doing this, so I figured I'd try this.
Hey, whatever works.
Yo, the shake weight is the most hilarious invention in the world.
It was. I still have it, actually. I don't know where it is, but
am I not surprised that you still have it?
Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect, right?
Hell yeah. I jerk off like this.
I've tried that. Like this. I can't do it.
It's like a stranger with a midget arm. That's how I see it.
Okay. That actually makes you want to try it a little more, to be honest with you.
So what else we got?
Oh, well, our podcast is officially on our iHeartRadio.
Nice.
We got mad love for that too, man.
Yeah, we did. We got a lot of love from people. Thank you, bro.
I got text messages. Messages like, yo, congrats. I'm like, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You know that they're the number one podcast like platform app / app. Yeah. It used to be SoundCloud, but because SoundCloud, it's their services, like their free service is horrible. They only let you like upload like 3 hours a month. If you want to upload more than that, you have to pay.
They kick us off within the first week.
Yeah, like so. But yeah, iHeartRadio is like where everybody. It's like the cool kids club. Like if you're in there, you're in there. Because I heard they don't approve everyone, and it took me like a month to get approved. It took us a month to get approved.
I was when you showed me that, I'm like, the fuck out of here. Did they listen to us? Cause I'm surprised.
So, but I'm happy because now literally we're on all the majors. We're on all the majors now. So, and Spotify, Spotify and definitely iHeart will help us get hopefully noticed a little more. So, Oh, by the way, I don't know if I didn't tell you this. I was looking. We apparently have a list. Somebody listened to our podcast in India. Don't know who. But
check this shit.
India? I'll send you the screenshot because I have it. And I was just like, yo, when the fuck did this happen? And it was just one of those things where I was like, yo, this is fucking nuts. Matter of fact, because I know I took. Give me 1 second, because I know.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
That's weird. I find it weird. You know what's crazy? When I look at the list of like where people listening to this from, like Minnesota, Texas, like really, like y'all want to listen to us?
Yeah, it's sometimes it throws me off too. I'm just like, wow, like
what? I mean, good content is good content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look, Chris Stapleton, perfect example. People think country, oh hell no. But then they listen to Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Fuck.
Yo, he's great. But no, I mean, we gotta get this man right here his own, because he might kill it.
No, he's good. He's good, man. He got a lot of good facts and funny too.
Yeah, so it's definitely something we gotta look into. But Paul, we definitely appreciate you coming through. You know, especially with this
Thank you.
The way we're doing it with the social distancing and the self quarantine, you know, and why we decided
I would have done this shit live.
Why we decided to record it though, because you know we decided to do it for our listeners to give them, you know, like a sense of normalcy, keep the, you know, to break up the whole like, oh, people, you know, all they see is the bullshit on the news, like, and you know, just the panic, and that shit is depressing. Like I sometimes will mute certain things on my Twitter just because I don't want to read it. I don't want to see it, you know, or I'll log off my Instagram for a few hours because I'm just like, yo, I'm so tired of seeing this shit. Like, yes, okay, we get it. I'm home already. Can I get like one day where I don't have to hear about this? So I feel like if we can put this content out for people to give them an hour and a half, or give them 2 to 3 hours a week of just like an escape of normalcy and escape, then I think we've done our job. But Paul, I want to thank you for coming through, bro, tonight. Hopefully we can have you, once this madness is over, we can have you on in person so you can come and make everybody piss their pants with laughter.
Yeah, definitely, man. You're more than welcome, brother. We're more than welcome.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, brother.
I'll show you where I get my penicillin from, too.
Okay, I'm done.
I may need that hookup, to be honest.
I got you.
Yeah, I think you might need that
hookup. 2 shots a month.
I hate you guys, both of you guys. All right, buddy. Take it easy, man.
All right.
Peace, everybody. Hey, turn this shit off.
Little bit of hope up in that wallet. Now share that boy hole, Christopher Wallace. I just wanna be one of the greats we acknowledge. All day, them Franklins under my eyelids here. Been through hellish struggle this year. Still, I'm too nice, I swear I'm sincere. Now, just want my girl to say I've been there through the thick and the thin. I ain't leave on a whim, cool breeze in the wind, seas in the wind. Said fuck the game and I eased in again. Listen, it's all me, no need to pretend. OZs to the face, all I need is a pen in the end. We ain't get no help from the government, so when they come with that